What is up? 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 It's your boy Sammy. We back. This is day 9, I believe, or day 8. Wait, hold on. Let me remember. Yeah, day 9. It's day 9 of me trying to become a profitable day trader. You already know we here. Market just opened. As you guys can see, it's already 9:30. Looks like it wants to open on this key level right here on the Nasdaq. Then it's a London session high. We have the London session high, London session low. These are the key levels from yesterday. We have a Asian session low, Asian session high right here. Okay, this was the play from yesterday. We can get rid of this. Okay, cool. Let's look for any 1 hour fair value gaps on the 1 hour. Do we see any fair value gaps on the 1 hour? We do not see anything. Maybe on the 1 hour? I do see this one, but look, as you guys can see, there's this one right here. But it's too it's not too connected to where market is right now. Let's go on the 4 hour real quick. On the 4 hour, I don't see jack either. So let's just stick to our, let's go back to, let's scale down to the 5 minute and see what market wants to do. Looks like it touched key level already. Right now we are in this is the most recent high. And this is the most recent low. Most recent high, most recent low. Okay. Most recent highs over here. Looks like it wants to break structure to the upside right here to go on an uptrend. Maybe it can break, if it can break structure right here on this candlestick to the upside, then we're in an uptrend, boys. Right now we'll just take a screenshot of the chart, ask AI what's up, what's going on, and look for profit targets, because I do have profit target all the way up here, and then down here we could use these key levels as profit target, and then all the way down here the key levels from yesterday. So we're not really too worried about down here. It's more like up here. But right now we can ask AI once this candlestick closes in 1 minute, we'll figure out. And also update with Trade of 8. Well, I'm not logged in or anything, but I won't be able to access Trade of 8 until I deposit at least like $250 or $300 for me to be able to access real-time market data, which is dumb because I was just demo trading. Even for me to be able to demo trade, I have to deposit like $250 to $300, which is crazy to me. But right now I'm just not gonna worry about that, as I'm just gonna be analyzing the charts, making sure just to see if I'm getting the analysis right at the end of the day, because I'm not willing to risk my money right now. And plus, like, when I'm ready, I'll be ready, and once I deposit that money, plus obviously I can obviously demo trade once I deposit that money. But obviously once I deposit that money, even if it's like $300-$400, I'm probably gonna want to play with it already, although I shouldn't. But it's just a little test for me to test if my emotions can get to me or whatever. But yeah, as of right now, we're just gonna be chart analyzing and just forget about Trade of 8. We'll just go based off numbers here on my phone calculator. I'll just calculate to see if I ended up losing or not. Yesterday we ended up taking the dub. You guys are gonna see that I ended up calling the play right real quick, but my trader was acting up, market data was delayed, and we couldn't be able to enter a trade. So, but we're chilling now. We're just gonna monitor here, and hopefully we get analysis right at the end of the day. And yeah, hopefully we're just getting better every day. Most recent low all the way down here, most recent highs all the way up here. Oh, this is the most recent high right here, actually. Oh, yeah, it's right here. So right now we're just monitoring. Do we see any fair value gaps? I see a fair value gap right here on the 5 minute. It's an inverse fair value. Fair value gap to the downside pre-market. Remember when I said I wasn't gonna go pre-market data? I guess it's not that bad to go off pre-market data, but just like I just still gotta monitor, be patient with the market. Obviously, last trades that I took pre-market data was because of the fair value gaps that were in the 1 hour. I didn't go based off those. So, oh, but look, it got disrespected. My bad. I didn't even see that it got disrespected. Yeah, so it got disrespected, so we can get rid of that. That's already an inverse fair value gap. So if we scale on the 5 minute, it says for confirmation, it can either be an SMT, an inverse fair value gap, or a break of structure to the upside or downside. And here we do have a break of structure to it did inverse. It's an inverse fair value gap right here, so you guys can see. If we go to the 5 minute continuation, we could look for maybe like equilibrium, or which could be considered this right here. Where is it? Most recent low with the most recent high. Whoa, we'll see once this candlestick closes. I'm sure it's gonna give us highs. This high right here. So this could be a sign, maybe. Where's it right here? Right here. Inverse fair value gap followed by an equilibrium chart, and then but we'll see what this equilibrium chart exactly wants to do. You know, I don't want to do too much right now. It is barely 9:38. Market did just open, so we're just monitoring for right now, and we're just chilling. But as of right now, this is what I see. It hit key level. It hit this key level, the London session high. We do see an inverse fair value gap right here, get disrespected to the upside, and then we see an equilibrium chart. Maybe if it breaks out above this high right here, then we can go for targets over here. I can even ask AI. I'll ask AI right now what market really wants to do right now, but as of right now, this is what I have. We'll just wait the 1 minute for the 1 minute closure, and then we'll see. All right, so it looks like candle closed here on the 5 minute, giving us a new high. We still have this low over here, so we have a good equilibrium chart right here. And then I ended up asking AI. It says you're showing clear range bound behavior followed by liquidity sweep and quick retracement. Where is the liquidity sweep happening? It's happening over here probably, or I don't even know. It says key observations: bullish structure intact for now. The current pullback respected the 0.5 fib retracement. Price is holding above, whatever. Bias short term if price holds above 22,060, likely push back toward 22,100 and 22,122. 22,100 and 21,122. So it's probably gonna push. If it does push above this equilibrium box, it's probably gonna go push past these key levels. And then it says that's prior high volume area and where liquidity may still rest. If buyers can reclaim momentum, expect a retest. Market wants to go higher if it holds above 22,060, which would be if it can hold above 22,060, which is right here. If it closes below this, it might want to go down all the way over here. The bias here is bullish as long as it holds above 22,060, which looks like it's not. So we can get rid of this actually, or actually we'll just keep it. We'll just keep it there. But it looks like this most recent low can get disrespected to the downside. Probably testing these lows over here. Maybe it could test these lows over here actually. We do see an inverse fair value gap right here, get disrespected right here. Boom, as soon as market open. That's a fair value gap to the upside, got disrespected right now. And then we could find the equilibrium real quick, which would be most recent high with the most recent low. Same thing. Honestly, if it does break out, we can look for a trade. If it does break out of this equilibrium box to the downside, because it's breaking structure and it's breaking out of the equilibrium box. So we could potentially be taking a short position after this. Yeah, for sure. So we could be taking a short position right here. And then we could get stopped out right at like above. No, wait. We'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of this. But right now, looks like it's gonna close. If it does close below, we're gonna be targeting, like AI was saying, that entry zone can be. I mean, I wasn't gonna answer that. I was just waiting for the flip to the downside, right? Target 22060, 22008. Those are the targets. 22008. Yeah, but it said the price might have been able to come down here. Can possibly go down there. So it didn't. Oh, I haven't entered trade yet. Don't get me wrong. But this was looking like the play right now. Market did not close below. It didn't break structure to the downside here. So I'm not making a play yet. But if I do see this candlestick go below the equilibrium box, like I said, I might take that play. I would have taken that play if it broke structure to the downside, but it hasn't. So right now we're just monitoring still. But as of right now, it looks like I want to do this play. It looks like this might be the play. But we might be able to create a new low. So we'll see right now. We're just testing what is AI saying too. I mean, it is barely 9:46. We're not supposed to be taking trades until after 9:50. So we're in a downtrend as of right now. Because this low got broken structure to the downside on this candlestick. So that's all I got for right now. And then I have this inverse fair value gap. I mean, this mini fair value gap right here. Oh shit, this shit is small. Daddy. Okay, we're not seeing this. Daddy chill. Damn, that is hella small. Never mind. Fuck that. We don't see anything yet. So right now it looks like it wants to go short. Market. I mean, based off the analysis that AI is giving me, looks like the bias is short, and we are in a downtrend right now still. So bias is valid. The bias is valid from AI. It is valid as of right now. But I just can't find the trade right now, to be honest. So we're just gonna be still monitoring. It is already 9:51. We could possibly enter trade right now. Well, actually, no, we can't enter trade because confluences haven't even been hit. But I do have this equilibrium chart, so we go based off this. It hit key level, this key level on the session high. We have an equilibrium chart. We have this fair value gap right here. They got disrespected, right? Yeah, got disrespected to the upside. That is an inverse fair value gap. And then we have this equilibrium chart. But we just don't know exactly what market wants to do, in my opinion. Like I said, it would have to reclaim these levels up here, close above the equilibrium chart for me to be able to enter a trade, targeting up here. So if this candlestick does close above, it would have to close above all the way up here. It would have to close all the way up here for market to switch or to reverse to the upside. And then we can enter a trade there for sure. And then we'll look for profit targets or we can honestly look for, if we go to the 5 minute, we have this high right here on the 5 minute. And we have this high also on the 5 minute. Yeah, we have profit targets. We have profit targets for sure. We can probably claim this and this and this, but we'll see right now. I'm monitoring, and looks like it might want to break the most recent high. If it does break this high, we could for sure enter a trade there, targeting these levels up here, as this is the most recent high, and we still have the same low. And then I did mark out key levels over here on the S&P, and as you guys can see, looks like it's about to break structure to the upside here as well. Following hitting, it's also gonna hit. It's basically closing above the London session highs on both. So most recent low would be this one. Most recent high would be this one. Oh yeah, it already broke structure to the upside actually. As you guys can see right here. Broke structure to the upside right here already. Bull black. Yep, broke structure to the upside. Over here, we're still in a down. We're still in a downtrend, bro, which is crazy. Following this key level down here, most recent low. I mean, where is the most recent low actually? Most recent low would be down here. Yeah. Oh no. Most recent low was here. Most recent high was here. And then most recent low was here. Wait, most recent high was here. The most recent low was here. Most recent high was here. Most recent low was here. No, most recent low was down here. My bad. Most recent high was here. Most recent low was here. Damn, bro, this is just it's chop. What are we in right now? Most recent high, most recent low, most recent high, most recent low. Yeah, we're like in a downtrend right now. Cause the most recent high, most recent low, most recent high. On this chart over here, we already broke structure to the upside on the S&P. As you guys can see. Nah, but we can't make any moves yet, bro. Market is just too. It's not speaking to me. It's not speaking to me. As we see here, we made a new low here, and this is the most recent high. Looks like it might break structure to the upside. It looks like it is actually. We're just gonna wait. If it does break structure, then I feel like this is gonna be the trade. But I was looking at the AI analysis as price might reclaim or it may revisit for another sweep over here on top. But it looks like it's hitting all confluences. We see this equilibrium on the most recent low with it's the most recent low with the most recent high. It looks like it's breaking out of the equilibrium chart, followed by a break of structure to the upside on the 5-minute. And if we scale down to the 1-minute, possibly after this candle closure, excuse me, we could see that it's also breaking structure to the upside. So it looks like this might be the play, honestly. Let me just go back to 1-minute. I mean to the 5-minute to wait for confirmation. Honestly, I'm just waiting for confirmation. I can't even take a screenshot of the chat. Let's ask AI real quick. We're just gonna wait on the 1-minute. As of right now, we haven't entered trade. Like if I was trading, I haven't entered. It is 10:13 still, so we're still like basically. You see over here, it's looking really bullish over here on the S&P. It broke structure to the upside. Looks like it's gonna break structure again to the upside here. It had already broken structure to the upside right here. You see here, there's a broke structure prior. We see this order block / breaker block get filled, broke out. Nice. Yep. It looks like it's going up over here. 30 seconds. As long as we don't get this candle closure right below here, and then we're chilling. And we enter trade for sure. We would enter the trade right here for sure. If it does close above this most recent high. Looks like it is, honestly. But we just need confirmation on this. On these 7, 6, 5, 4, 5 seconds. And boom, we enter trade. Boom, we enter trade there. We enter trade. And we're going to be targeting, based off AI says, current status price is currently trading around, breaking above the recent structure. You marked a long setup with a well-defined entry at the demand zone and it's playing out. Immediate resistance ahead, 2142, fib extension. You've already cleared 50% as bias. Bias is bullish, continue as long as price stays above 22,100. The market is showing breakout plus retest behavior. Immediate target 22,142. 22,142. Yeah, that's too low. I'm not hitting that. That's literally nothing. If momentum holds 22,160, your take profit zone from the fib box. from the fib box, 22,160. I guess that could be ultimate bullish magnet. It would be 22,178 all the way to 22,22, all the way up. Yeah, so ultimate bullish magnet would be, what would it, okay, 22,160 would be the take profit. So I would literally take profits right here on 22,160 just based off AI. Yeah, literally based off AI. We'll take profit there at 22,160 and then 22,178 plus, as long as, so we go all the way up here. So I'll literally probably take full profits. I would take, if I was trading, actually, this would be my trade for sure. I will take full profits here, profiting total of 89 point. Oh, if I was trading the micro, I would be profiting almost $90. And if I was trading the regular Nasdaq, the mini Nasdaq, I'll be profiting $895. So this is the trade I would have taken. I would have set my stop loss right below the. Honestly, I could probably set it right below at this low, but I'm just gonna keep it right. Since I want to minimize losses, I'll put it right below the stop loss. If I do see price come all the way up here, hitting close to hitting the targets, I would obviously, my bad, push my stop loss all the way up here. But in this case, we're just chilling. We'll put it right here, minimizing. Like I said, I want to put my stop loss at max 30 ticks. But right now, we're chilling right here at 22.75. So we would be losing like $40 or $400 in the case of the mini Nasdaq. But yeah, this is the play for right now. I'm honestly basing off take profits off AI, if I'm being honest, because I couldn't find anything. So we're just gonna we'll take profits here. Right here. And then it also says might push higher toward 22,178 and plus. Your position correctly, just watch for signs of exhaustion around to either trim or lock in profit. You see? Thank you, AI. Thank you. And then if I had another contract, in this case, if I did have two contracts, I will take full profit. I mean, like, my full extension profit will be all the way over here, 22. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Probably all the way up here. Up here. 22.11, yeah. For a total profit of $200, or in this case, if I was trading the mini Nasdaq, $2,000. So I would have entered right, literally here. I would have entered right here at 22,115. Set my stop loss right there. Profit right there. So we're always profiting more. We're always gonna try to profit more than what we're trying to lose. You know. So make it make sense. Make it make sense. But as of right now, this is the trade. We hit all the confluences. If we can recap real quick, it was, so we saw a break of structure to the upside on this candle right here, on the 5-minute, followed by this equilibrium chart right here that it broke out. We can even see right here. We can even see right here, there's this order block slash breaker block that possibly got filled. And if it does break out, it even gives us more of a confirmation that it's going to break out to the upside. But our confluences basically got hit. And then if we scale down to a 1 minute, we saw that it broke structure to the upside as well right here. Where is it? This was the most recent high. Most recent high broke structure to the upside right here. And boom, we're in, boys. And we're in. But yeah, that was the play. This is the play for right now. I'll keep you guys updated to see either if I get stopped out or if we hit. It's 10:21 right now. I'll keep you guys updated for sure, and we'll see what's up. Looks like we got stopped out. And as you guys can see here, our trade idea was invalidated. We were going up here for a minute. Thought we were gonna break out all the way up here for the take profit, but looks like it's already 12:50. It's 11:50 my time. I entered the trade around like 10:15 I think. So more or less like an hour and a half. We let the trade run for like an hour and a half. But yeah, as you guys can see here, this candlestick went all the way down here, invalidating our trade idea. We got stopped out. For all I know, price can come all the way up here, but that's besides the point. We already got stopped out. Overall analysis, if we want to recap, I took the trade based off my confluences getting hit. In this case, we saw that as soon as market opened, there was a fair value gap right here to the downside, right here, and then it got invalidated, like it got disrespected by this candlestick right here as soon as market opened, which also touched the key a key level, touched the key level, and then price went all the way down, creating a low, and then this was the most recent high. So then I put a equilibrium chart as soon as market opened around 9:45. We're still monitoring at this point, and I was like, bet I'm gonna wait for a break of structure to the upside, which we hadn't seen yet because this was the most recent high all the way up here. As soon as this candlestick broke, this was the most recent high right here. As soon as this candlestick closed, this was the most recent high. At this point right here, this was the most recent high. So then it broke structure right here. As soon as it broke structure, it broke out of the equilibrium box. It broke out of the equilibrium box, causing me to enter the trade. Since when I scaled down to the 1 minute, there was a break of structure on the 1 minute and hitting all my confluences at this point. So then I entered the trade thinking that the market was gonna go up. As you guys can see here, it was just consolidating. I had set my stop loss right below the... Oh yeah, it was right here actually. Right here. My stop loss was gonna be right there. I had switched my stop loss, I remember. Is because I had found this new low over here, and then I had seen the new high over here. But honestly, I was just going based off of this. Waiting, monitoring. But yeah. So stop loss was here, take profit was here. As you guys can see, it's 47, target 47, stop 47. It was basically the same, which is not bad. Obviously we don't want to be losing almost the same as what we're trying to win, you know. But I mean, I think the risk ratio was fine today. We don't want to be risking more than what we're willing to win, obviously not. But it was just consolidating. It went up for a bit, it went down, and then we finally got stopped out after like an hour and a half. So that sucks. But I mean, obviously you're not gonna be able to win every single time. So it's part of the game, you know. Anyways, that was it for today's session. That was day 9 of me trying to become profitable day trader. We took an L today. I won't be getting Tradeovate working until we have enough money to fund the account, and then we'll demo trade or we'll trade our actual money. We'll see how I feel about that, but that probably won't happen until, I don't know, we will see. But as of right now, we're just going to be doing chart work every day. Today we took an L. Tomorrow's a new day. Hopefully we take a dub tomorrow. I'm just going to be doing analysis and hopefully hitting all my confluences, getting the chart work right. But yeah, that's how we're just going to become profitable at the end of the day. And yeah, thank you guys for watching again. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And peace.